Hi everybody, it's me Rachel, Tim 11824, and today we are doing a book review. This is my first ever book review, and today I'm doing a book review of American Girls, A Smart Girl's Guide to Money, how to make it, save it, and spend it. I remember reading this book when I was younger. This first edition of the book came out in, let's see, when did it come out? In 2006, so I was like, what? Let's see, 16, no, wait, yeah, 10, 10, I was 13, 14 when this book came out. I was like 13, 14 when this book came out, I think. I was like 13 or 14. What grade was I in? I was in 4th grade or 5th grade when this book came out. So I remember when this book came out, I remember I found it one day at the store, and this copy of it I found at Goodwill in November. So I've never read this book when I was younger. It is so cool. It has helped me growing up. I read this book and it gives you so many advice, so much good advice, and all about money and how to save your money, and there's quizzes in it, how to save your money, how to make money, if you want to get a job, like do a job business, and there's how to see if your business idea will work, how to start a business. Then it shows all these pictures of all this here. You guys can see it there. By no means is this a financially advised. This is no way to give you a financial advice book. Always talk to someone, I guess, I don't know. That's what American Girl said. Gives you all this advice on how to go shopping, like how we all love to do. Tells you all about what companies and stores do to reel you in. Best buys, worst buys. I'm sure I've had a few of those. It is such a good, really good book. I've turned to this book forever and ever and ever. It's helped me in wanting to save my money and even to start off and selling. I've sold a few crafts, two things I make from me doing arts and crafts a few times, and this has also a lot of really cool advice to give to girls that American Girl has been known to do for so many years. This gives you advice on other job ideas beyond what they tell you in the book, and it's such a really good book. I remember reading this when I was younger, read it over and over and over again. It's such a good book. It gives you advice on how to make money from doing a job, from either whatever it is that you want to do for a job, how to handle that job, how to handle the expenses of that job, what to do, how to troubleshoot if you have an issue with, if you and your friend want to start a business and you're having trouble with one of your friends, and what to handle, troubleshooting in a product, troubleshooting, oh, here's the one that's really good, plastic money, like credit notices and credit cards and debit cards. Then it shows you about this, and then tells you all about that. Then tells you just so many good things that I remember when I remember in high school I took a class. It was all about it wasn't like money. It was sort of like something about money. I don't know for sure really what it was, but something similar. But it was a lot for, like, obviously, like, high school kids. Then there's this thing about a budget, making a budget for your business, or just making a budget in general. And then it talks about beyond the piggy bank, putting your money in the bank, like how all the adults do. So this is a really good book. Shows you and tells you all these really good advices and tell you some really good ideas. And I actually got a kick out of this one. In the 101 Money Maker Ideas. Where was it? It was in the first. Making money ideas for every good business needs a good plan. Like the last part of the book. Number 16, I was surprised by this. And I even remember a few of these ideas I tried myself. I would save my money in a jar, which is probably how I learned that philosophy from American Girl, as I read that someone had wrote to American Girl saying that they have saved their money in a jar and they save it, which I learned how to do that for American Girl probably even before American Girl came into my life. But this book is an amazing book, you guys. And one thing that I actually got a kick out of was Odd Job, Chores and Odd Job number 16. Look at this, you guys. As you all know, I coupon number 16. It says clip coupons from newspaper and organize them for your mom or the neighbor next door. I myself love to coupon. I've been couponing now for a few years now. And then this made me laugh. Like, I read this book so many times growing up, and they put that in there. Like, what? That made me laugh so hard. I laughed. Like, what? They mentioned couponing. Well, obviously not to the extent that I do it, and everyone in the couponing community on YouTube do it, but alongside that, this kind of made me laugh a little. Like, what? They mentioned the one thing I love to do, and this book is so amazing, you guys. It shows you how to shop smarter and how to, about needs and wants, compare, ask questions, all these things, about, it's all about the basics of money, how to make it, save it, and spend it, for girls who want to learn about money, want to save their money, or whatever it is that they want to do with their money. This is a really good beginning book for American Girl that American Girl has done years and years ago. This is one of the first edition books. I don't know. I know they still have this book, but I don't know if they have a newer updated edition to this book. This is just the 2006 edition. I don't know if they made any changes to this book, or if they've added things, took stuff out, or did any revamping, or even have any other pictures in here. Unlike how, compared to the historical books and the Forever books now, I have no pictures in them, like just the Luciana book I'll be reviewing next after this video. But I was curious on that. But all the books I have from A Smart Girl's Guide from American Girl, they are all the older edition of the book, probably the first edition of the books. So I was just curious. I know American Girl still makes this, but do they have the pictures, and do they have any updated information on the book? And I read this, I think there might be another book also as well. There might be a 2-part to this book as well. So this is my review of the book. Let me know in the comments if you guys have read this book and if this book has helped you growing up. If you guys never read American Girl books like I did, I grew up reading American Girl books. I've actually learned how to read for American Girl books. Actually, for me, I learned how to read for American Girl books from the first time I got my first dog, Keely. I will tell you that story later on about how American Girl shaped my life, and for their books, they've shaped my life in an amazing way alongside their dolls. But for this video, is a book review of American Girl. I got this at the thrift store again, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Hope this helped you guys.